Well, NAIA takes flight. Drag queen NAIA Black reaches for the skies as she was crowned the first ever drag supreme of the reality competition series Drag Den Philippines. After over 7 weeks of grueling challenges, NAIA was named the winner in a live coronation event which was held last Thursday. The drag supreme joins us now in the studio. Good morning, NAIA.
Good morning, Christine. Good morning, everybody who's tuning in right now.
Well, the challenges of having to look like that, all dolled up at 6 a.m.
I woke up like this. It's okay. It's fine. I'm used to it.
I know, after, all that you've been through in Drag Den. I mean, how long was the whole process from, our first taping to the coronation night, which happened just a few days ago?
Oh my God, it was 2 months, just 2 months of airing. I remember you interviewed us for CNN just when we started, and now we're here. I'm alone because all of the girls are gone. I eliminated them by,
there you go.
It's just me. And wow, it's been such an exhilarating ride, honestly.
I mean, your journey was an interesting one as well, because from the first episode, okay, let's go even further than that. I mean, you were like a newbie. Like 2018, I kept reading articles saying that was the first time you actually learned how to do all the makeup and get everything in place. Then you did Drag Den. You weren't even the star winner from you were 8th place. Episode.
I was in 8th place in episode 1. I don't even want to remember.
Okay, so 8th place. I mean, you're always top, but you never won any of the
I was always the top 2.
Yes.
They never gave me that win. They wanted me to fight for it.
Exactly. I mean, so what, tell me how that resonated in you bringing home the crown.
I don't know. Honestly, I was just so happy to make it to the top 3. And I think that's when I truly peaked, during the finale episode. That's when I brought out the big guns and showed them what NAIA was made of.
I mean, what were the biggest challenges that you had to face? It was, as I said, it wasn't an easy journey. Maybe somewhere along the way you were like, oh my, this is not for me, guy. I mean, tell me about the challenges that you had to go through and fighting that off.
I think there was a mental struggle that was going on in my head while we were shooting, because I didn't think that I was respected or seen as competition, which kind of gets to you see the other queens and what they brought, and they are really strong competitors as well. So I just had to stick to my strengths and stick with my plan, which is I'm here to show what I have and show my passion for drag. And I overcame it during the very, very, very last episode. That's when I showed them who I really am. So, oh wow, I couldn't have done it without the rest of the Drag Den cast. I mean, they didn't make it easy for me. It was very hard competing with these very seasoned queens, but...
So it seemed like they kept pushing you, like from the start of the competition, you not even knowing who you were and still trying to find yourself, and each time they kept pushing you, and you're like, okay, no, actually I'm a little better than that. Okay, I can do that pala. What was the biggest discovery that you had about yourself during this whole Drag Den?
Well, the simple answer is I could do comedy pala. I mean, I won the comedy challenge with MC, so I was like, wow, kaya ko pala yun. That's unexpected. But I learned that you really have to, totoo yung sinasabi nilang, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust in yourself, especially when no one else is there, because your support system is not there in the studio with you. You're alone, you're representing yourself. So I just had to gather strength from my family, from my closest friends who were rooting for me at home.
How did this all start for you?
This whole thing. How does this happen? What the heck happened here?
In front of me. How did this come about?
I would steal my sister's makeup
when
I was younger, because now she's a beauty queen.
Yeah, she is.
But growing up, she was the one who was getting makeup, toy makeup, all of these things. I found it fascinating. I'd steal it, try it on for myself, as every gay boy does. And I started watching local shows and seeing these queens. Oh, pwede pala yun. Pwede mo palang gawin yun in this society. I don't know. They opened my eyes to the possibilities. So while I was still in college, while I was still in UP, I practiced makeup, and I was in mass comm, so I was already hosting and all of that. Everything just kind of came together, and I loved drawing women as a kid. I would illustrate and draw, and now I'm the one illustrating on my face. And
I mean, was it scary for you? I mean, a lot of people would probably go through the path that you've had, maybe the self-discovery, maybe enjoying things, but not everybody maybe would have the courage to come out and no, I'm going to be a drag queen. Not only that, I'm going to bring home the crown.
It takes a lot of nerve, of course, to join these competitions. Even just doing drag takes a lot of courage to step out for the first time. I remember putting on makeup, just makeup, not even the guiche, not even the outfits, but putting on makeup and stepping outside and just feeling a bit nervous inside my ride because, you know, I don't know what people would think or say. But when you get to the club and everyone's like, oh, you're gorgeous, and like, everything's worth it.
There you go. I mean, of course, you had idols also as you were growing into the person that you are now. So let's talk a little bit about Manila Luzon.
Yes. Mother.
Tell me about Mother.
Mother Manila. We came into the competition, seeing her for the first time. We kind of expected her to still have her drag race persona, which is very sassy, very, you know, I'm Manila, but she was very mother. I mean, in the literal sense. She was acting like a mother for us. Obviously, there were some difficulties with the language barrier for the first few episodes, but seeing her now, after our bonding experiences after the show, she's really gotten very warm with us and us with her, and we love her so much. I think she's in Boracay right now. I was like, can you just bring me to Boracay? I know! Like, she's done working. Like, drag dance done, whatever. Let's just go to Bora. I wanted to join.
Well, NAIA 2023 is so different from the NAIA 2021. If you came in as NAIA 2023, what? I mean, would it have been really?
The competition would have been over from
day one.
No, I was kidding.
Or would your naivety, would your being, you know, not really knowing the ropes add to your charm?
I think there was some charm in that. Honestly, I was just being 100% true to myself and to the audience and to the judges. So what you saw on TV was NAIA before she was even 2 years old. And drag then helped me become the person I am now. So without that, NAIA 2023 wouldn't look like this. You know, she wouldn't be drag supreme. But I figured that putting yourself through difficulties and challenges like that would really pressure you into becoming that diamond. You know?
Well, a lot of the fan favorites were rooting for you as well. Beautiful as NAIA, as they were saying, handsome. How does that make you feel?
Oh my God.
Handsome as Brian.
I don't know. Everyone's just kind of thirsty. I don't know. I don't care. Let them say what they want to say. I'm just being beautiful inside and out.
There you go. There you go. Well, congratulations once again, NAIA. Thank you so much for waking up so early and joining us here this morning. All the best to you and look forward to having you back here in the studio.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much.